So the next item we're going to look at are relational operators. These are statements that evaluate by comparing something on the left side of the operator and the right side of the operator, comparing the two based on that operator in the middle, and then it returns either true or false. These are used later with conditional statements so that we can change the program so that it doesn't do the same thing every single time. Because programs would be very boring if they only ever did exactly the same thing every single time. So let's go in here, relational. Okay. And first thing I'm going to do, so don't forget, I'm just going to move this console clear line down here. That way, everything before this, we can leave it in. We don't have to take the code out. But this way, I only have to look at the new stuff. So the relational operators, should be used to these from math classes, but you have greater than, less than, equal to is a little weird in programming since just that by itself, single equals, is the assignment operator. To check equality, you actually have to use a double. And that's another source of common programming errors, is thinking you're checking whether one thing equals another thing with the assignment operator. And what you're really doing is setting variable 1 to the value of variable 2. So make sure if you're checking equality, you need 2 of them. Then you also have the combined where you have the greater than or equal to, the less than or equal to, and then one additional one, which is the not operator. The not operator, instead of evaluating 2 parameters, a left and a right, it takes a single parameter that is a Boolean value, either true or false, and it flips it to the opposite. And so if it was true, it's now false. If it was false, it is now true. So go ahead and write up a couple of things here, some sample code to show how these work. Do a left value of 10. Do a right value of 5. And another value, which will also be 10. Call it be true, and we'll set it to the value of true. Now we'll do some write lines to display the results using the different operators. Using string interpolation, take the left value, compare it to the right value using greater than, left value greater than right value. Now let's save some time. I'm going to copy and duplicate the line again. When you have a lot of similar code with just a few differences, it's pretty common to use a lot of copy and paste, which is also why copy and paste is a very common programming error. Okay. In this case, we'll flip it to the less than. For the next one, we'll compare greater than or equal to. For the next one, we'll do the less than or equal to. And it does matter. Let's see. which side the equality, the equal sign is on. So you need to make sure you get that right. The equality should always be on the right hand side. And we'll go ahead and do another one. In this case, we're going to change this to another, to the another value. And this time we'll test equality. Remember to make sure that's a double equals sign. And the last thing we'll do is say that not be true. Remove the extra stuff we don't need. In this case, we just need to not be true. And there we go. We can go ahead and run this, and because we have the clear, the only thing we'll see is the new items here. Here we'll see that 10 is greater than 5, 10 is not less than 5, 10 is greater than or equal to 5, 10 is not less than or equal to 5, and 10 does equal 10, and that not true is in fact false.